Welcome back to another video. It's me, Justari from KJReacts. Thank you for showing so much love on the recent video of Mamamoo, the killing voice. Today we have why is Mamamoo the most underrated K-pop group? Why? I don't know why, but I do know they're a superstar team. They're a dream team put together as the best of the best to go out there and make music, and they're doing just that. Now I'm super excited for this. It's a long one. Stick with me. Subscribe to this channel. Let us get into it.
K-pop keeps getting immense popularity worldwide, appealing to a wider audience and slowly getting into mainstream territory. There is one group that, despite both local and global success, remains largely overlooked. And there are definitely not enough videos out there about them. So let's dive into it.
Okay. Let's put that VHS in.
We would like to welcome you.
Hey.
Mamamoo is a 4-member South Korean girl group from an underdog company that debuted in 2014, making them part of the third K-pop generation.
Okay, the third pop generation of idols. We got BTS, Red Velvet, EXO, GOT7, Twice, and Blackpink. So they came in at the same time as BTS and Blackpink. That just shows really how underrated they are, because I'm gonna be honest, you heard BTS everywhere. Even Blackpink, you heard their name everywhere. They went to America, they did Coachella, they did all these great things. But honestly, I didn't hear much about Mamamoo. I didn't know Mamamoo until y'all recommended Mamamoo. So it's crazy how talented they are, but how underrated and overlooked they are as a group, the third generation. You feel me?
Of idols. Renowned for their exceptional vocal abilities, their range, charisma, emotive delivery, and overall brand. They are set apart as a group with unparalleled talent and originality in the industry.
Okay.
From the moment they started, Mamamoo has been consistently disrupting the conventional norms of the Korean music scene, forging a genre of their own. Their concept is neither cutesy or badass, but offers an alternative that challenges the usual stereotypical portrayal of girl groups, often designed to cater to the male gaze. Instead, they went with their own style, debuted older than what is the norm, and subjected themselves to the harsh criticisms.
What is the norm? What is the norm? You feel me? What age do they normally come in and start a group? You know, where they're already in their late 20s, and so they came out. Which I understand that it is late in terms of like the industry terms. You feel me? To come out, which it would make sense why they're underrated and overlooked a lot of the times, because a lot of people, you know, who are K-pop fans want to see like the younger groups do their thing, and older groups that come out, you know, they just older. You feel me? They got some age on them, you know. But Mamamoo doesn't wear the age on them, which is beautiful. And I love that they came out with a lot of controversial things and kind of stuck to their own image. And again, they're not cutesy. They're not cutesy, but then they're not like, you know, too over, you know, they're not cutesy. You know, they're in between. Like, they're not too sexy, too cutesy. They're in between, and they know exactly how to, you know, get the males to want them, the females to be like, oh my gosh, they're so amazing. They do a great job at
a public that wasn't used to idols not abiding to their impossibly high standards.
어떤 틀이 있는데 사실 그런 느낌은 아니란 말이죠. 마마모도 사실 확신이 있었어요, 처음에?
그런 생각을 아예 안 했었던 것 같아요. 정말 뭐 키가 되게 커가지고 막 모델처럼 막 멋있거나 막 이런 것도 아니고, 얼굴이 막 그렇다고 되게 예쁘지도 않고, 너네는 그냥 좋은 무대와 좋은 노래, 이걸로 너네는 승부를 봐야 된다.
They were often disrespected for their unconventional visuals and personalities, not embodying the cute and innocent image that female idols usually adopt.
데뷔하자마자 탈퇴를 당할 뻔했어요?
아, 예. 그랬죠.
왜요?
좀 외적인 모습으로 많은 분들이 뭐 어떻게 뭐 저런 애가 뭐 걸그룹을 하냐 뭐 이런 식인 거예요. 그래서 탈퇴하면 그런 인식들을 그래도 제가 좀 더 좋게 바꿀 수 있겠다 하면서 그랬었죠.
As young trainees, Solar, Moonbyul, Wheein, and Hwasa had to...
Hold on. We gotta go back, because y'all know when it comes to names, I'll be messing up. There's so many groups I'll be watching and trying to get to know. Like, I'll be messing up, so we gotta go back to that.
As young trainees, Solar...
Okay, Solar. I like Solar. Solar just got this look to her that, like, is very woman-like, is very mature, is very mom-ish, you know, and I like that about her.
Moonbyul.
I can't really see her.
Wheein and Hwasa had to prove their way to success with the one element that truly matters and is too often dismissed: music. First ever artist of their company Rainbow Bridge World, the girls had one chance to make a lasting impression, and that they did.
Oh, we know this song.
실례지만 내게 뭐가 묻은 거니 네 눈빛에 내가 헷갈리잖니 Mamamoo Mamamoo 거기 Mr. and the Mo 신사슴 여러분 Let's get on with the show
Good day, look. Oh my gosh, this script is different,
And it is you 왜 자꾸 내 마음을 몰라주는 거니 왜 Oh Mr. and the Mo 날 꺼놓으려
What's her name? Wheein? Is it Wheein that I'm man? How is she not an image? Oh my gosh, y'all! Oh my, them notes is you don't teach that. You born with that. You feel me? She's born with that power. She's born with that control. She's born with that talent. You feel me? Now again, I said she gives me that motherly, mature, very confident, very strong in who she is, woman. And I love that because, like, even in her vocals, she shows that, and like, she's so powerful, man. Which one is that? So we got Wheein, we got Hwasa, we got Solar, and then we got Moonbyul. Who? I need to get better with the names. Let me do that. Let me focus on that. She's good. She almost looked Japanese though.
Even though they gained attention with this first stage, the girls had very little to build upon, not benefiting from what the already established agencies with money and reputation do. In the early years, RBW couldn't even afford them a choreographer, leaving the group to make their own dances and promoting their songs with streets performances, while other groups would access large-scale promotions and resources upon debut. Not only were the girls struggling financially, they would also mention how they'd feel out of place and snubbed from industry actors. But despite the hardships, Mamamoo would start growing a small fandom and achieve some success, like their first music show win with the song You're the Best.
Why do they be doing that to groups, bro? Why do they be doing that to groups? They be snubbing groups. They be not having enough money. And I don't even think it's that they didn't have enough money. They just ain't trying to spend no money on them. You feel me? Because they probably don't believe that the success that they're going to have is going to be enough to generate more money. You feel me? And I just don't understand why they do that to these artists who put in so much time and work and just their lives, you know, to be able to be successful in their dreams, you know, and they just be asking for a little bit of help, you know, from these labels and these groups, which they be giving money to other groups, you know, and man, we gotta do a better job, yo. They need to do a better job. They won an award show or something? I bet they got money after that.
Over the course of their career, Mamamoo has shown significant maturity and evolution in their music, consistently delivering high-quality performances and attesting that there is no genre or style they cannot master.
Exactly.
And even though there aren't many topics on which the K-pop community aligns, the girls' indisputable talent, charismatic stage presence, and flawless live vocals are a unanimous agreement.
How can you not pay them money? You feel me right now? Y'all need to subscribe to the channel, you feel me, so these pockets can be a little bit fuller. But like, if I had money, it would look like I'm at a strip club when I'm at their concert, because you feel me? I'm throwing money at them. For the fact, if I'm a label, I'm doing the same, you know, because they're such a talented group. I don't think there's a group vocally, literally, I don't think there is a group that you can comment below and name and come at me with 100% that are better vocalists than Mamamoo. So it's crazy that the talent was beyond reach of any other group that can even compete. Yet they struggled financially. They struggled with, you know, just the label and you know, being able to push them out and promote them, which is crazy. Some Christiana Aguilera kind of vibe. looks sexy. I like her. Hey. Probably the best vocals I've ever heard in my life. This one's They're
To
like
survive in an
21,
industry
but
that
like on the
entertains most of
opposite
the spotlight on visuals and
spectrums
hard
of what they can do.
choreographies,
You know?
Mamamoo would stand out by participating in vocal-centric shows like Immortal Songs and infuse their performances with fun moments and ad-libs in award shows that are usually a little more serious.
정우성, 내가 원샷 하면 나랑 사귀자.
They just be having fun. Hey. Hey. So does this Mask?
At this point, you might see how Mamamoo's fresh and forward attitude may have shaken pre-established models. Yet we've only scratched the surface of the extent to their influence and artistry, starting with their music. Their discography explores so many various styles, from the jazz, soul, and funk influences of their first EPs.
The Skakar Begify, however you say that word, I can never pronounce that word. The Scoffer Freaky runs very deep with this group. Again, they said the soul, the jazz, the punk, the hairspray kind of, musical kind of vibes. Like they can really touch any genre and be the queens in every single genre. I know there is groups that are good and they're great at making different types of music, but I don't think there is a group you can really say like Mamamoo that can be great in every single genre. You feel me? And that's scary. If I'm a different idol group and I gotta compete against these women award shows, I'm gonna be a little bit nervous because what they can do, their talent, again, the discography, it runs deep. They can do anything and be great at it. And I love this group already, man. I need to know the names. I need more.
To pop and R&B with projects like the 4-season EPs or the album Travel.
You think with R&B on us?
Or even hip-hop and blues in Reality and Black.
Blues, they didn't do blues.
Destiny makes me cry, destiny makes me smile. 고장난 나침반은 돌고 돌아 길을 잃은 듯이 몰라. 밥은 먹었니? 일은 힘들지 않냐는 말이 그리워지.
Come on, they can do everything. They can do
The one video I can only urge you to watch if you want a fast introduction to their catalog is the Killing Voice special.
Oh yeah,
it's really worth
I
it.
watched it. Go watch it on the channel. Subscribe while
Although
you at it.
profit-driven control has limited creative agency of many idols within their company.
Let me stop it. Let me go back for a second. Let's just take a look at these women right now. It's crazy that they said they didn't look good. They didn't think they were, not that they didn't think, but the labels and stuff didn't think they were pretty enough. These women are so bad. I don't know what standards they have as idols, but they need to start checking them. You feel me? Because I think they eyes, they losing their 20/20 vision. They need to go do a yearly eye check, maybe a monthly eye check, just to make sure. Because these women are so beautiful, bruh. Oh
Although
gosh.
profit-driven control has
at 'em.
limited creative agency of many idols within their company, the members of Mamamoo are invested musicians with hands-on
they
input
sing.
on their work. They are in fact
Well,
the
I
most
hope they
credited
not,
girl
but
group in KOMCA history. The Korea Music Copyright Association, the most credited.
Okay, so we got Solar. I like Solar. Her voice is like solar power. You feel me? It energizes and gives energy to everything that it touches and it's around. She's powerful. Wheein. Okay, Wheein is a powerful vocalist as well. Moonbyul is the rapper. She's the one that comes in that does a lot of the rapping, which I like her because she got this swag to where that's different. And then Hwasa. There's something about that woman, man.
Big girl group in KOMCA history, the Korea Music Copyright Association that registrates when an artist participates in the writing of song composition, lyrics, or arrangement.
Okay.
벗어버렸네 안에 찾아
안에 날 찾아.
네.
됐던 먼 곳까지
빛 화면 전화 고개 들 때.
Okay, Hwasa seems like more of the like
혼자서
dancing, the
이제 하는
choreography.
거죠. 다리 들고 내렸을 때
Solar seems like
화면
more
전환이
the
되면서
lyrical
그 관객석에
genius.
가 있는다는 거죠.
She creates a lot of the songs.
바라보고 있는 시.
With themes like heartbreaks and trying to cling on to something that's falling apart, the turbulence of modern life with introspection on pain growth and loneliness, or uplifting anthems that bring a message of self-respect and confidence, the quartet's mission is to creatively evoke powerful emotions in their audience, something they achieve brilliantly by incorporating vivid imagery and metaphors that add richness and dimension to their
I
storytelling.
gotta watch it. We're gonna get into all of that. All of that.
화산처럼 터져버렸던 마음 붉은 자욱이 남았어 내 맘에 아직 따뜻해.
One of their most recognized works in that aspect is their conceptual project entitled Four Seasons, Four Colors, a year-long multi-EP installment that represented each member through a seasonal-themed lens.
한국은 사계절이 굉장히 뚜렷한 나라예요. 그래서 계절마다 그 감성들을 느낄 수가 있는.
Look it. I love the thing. I'm getting into everything they doing. I'm in it. I'm locked in like this. You feel me? I'm stuck because they're such an interesting group. Again, not let alone just the talents and skills. Not only that, but also visually, and then the messages that they convey. They dropped the album 4 Seasons, 4 albums, 4 seasons, 4 something. I forgot. But again, I moved to Japan and I experienced what 4 seasons is like. You know, in California where I lived, you experience 1 season, really, if I'm being real. So coming here and experiencing the 4 seasons, there really is 4 emotions or different emotions that go with each season. And so for them to create an album that's built on 4 seasons and understanding the emotions within those each seasons and being able to convey that and spread a message on that is so beautiful, man.
4 시즌
So
앨범은
dope.
그 사계절의 감성을 그대로 담은 앨범이에요.
손끝이 시리더니 벌써 봄이 왔나요
Hwasa.
바람이 불어
Hwasa.
너만 생각해
This feel like a summer vibe. A little Shakira, a little.
Get better day by day
Fall. It sounds like it's getting into kind of the sadness, but not too sad. You know, kind of changing. Winter kind of feel like summer though.
This era enabled the group to capture the attention of new fans and make a significant turning point in their career, reaching heights they had yet to achieve. But with more success comes more scrutiny, and as a team that has made clear from the very start that they would not play by the rules or answer to please, the girls had to face numerous backlash in that time.
본인도 불편해 보이는데 코디는 왜 이런 옷을 입혔는지 모르겠다. 코디분께서 입혀주신 건 아니고요. 그냥 제가 입은 거였어요. 얼굴이든 왜 인신공격을 하는지도 모르겠고 뭐 인신공격뿐만 아니라 그 사람이 어떤 옷을 입든 뭘 하든 그냥 그 사람의
I'm tired of them caring about what they now. If they all out there, they got everything popping out, and there is a line where it's too much. Other than that, they're artists, man. They're idols. They're expressive not only through their music, not only through the visuals, but also their appearance and how they want to look. I feel like people, man, these not idols, but these companies, these fans be trying to control too much of these idols' lives. Let them be human. You feel me? Let them put on a show. Again, with the respect that there is a line that if they're out there and everything is popping out, showing, and it may get too much. You feel me? Because again, you gotta understand they're also influencers. They are at influencing people on a big scale. So there is a line to what they should be cautious of wearing and doing, but like I'm pretty sure most of the stuff they're wearing is okay. Like they're women, they're older. What? Come on, what? Maybe because I'm a guy too.
To add context, South Korea is still drowning in conservative ideology. The word
Facts.
feminist alone is enough to cause outrage, and idols out of all people are to remain in line and not cause controversy,
Like
which
an
is why
old
most of
country
them
that
don't
just
openly
ain't
affiliate
moving,
with any
ain't
social
really changing
movements.
much.
The Harvard Political Review states, in South Korea, an activist can face barriers to her political career. A K-pop star is met with fans burning her photos, and YouTubers receive death threats. Politicians refer to feminism as toxic as terrorism, and even women's rights activists hesitate to use the term feminist to describe themselves in fear of discrimination and judgment. In those circumstances, you can see how female idols that deliberately exercise their confidence on stage, encourage fans to step out of the mold, and explicitly don't care for the prejudices thrown their way, are judged as a threat to some. Mamamoo are not ones to abdicate, and when they don't answer directly to those critics in interviews and videos, they do this.
All I wanna be is 멋짐 내 맘대로 걸어 머리 어깨 무릎 다 힙해.
That's what I'm talking about. Don't care about what. Hey.
In 2019, they come back with Hip, a single that will cement their position as a main actor in the industry. The chart-topping track gathers most of the ideas that the group has been trying to convey, with each of the girls embodying different characters that initiate important conversations.
거기가 날 자극한 여러분 감사. 거기서 멈춘 찌질이 반사라는 게 있어요.
Take that,
이제 뭔가 자극은 좋지만 남을 헐뜯고 뭔가 그러는 거는 좋은 건 아니잖아요.
With a single song, they managed to make a statement about climate change, give exposure to drag.
I love it, and I think when you have such platform that they have, those are things that you should do. You know, you should be able to use your voice and use your platform to spark beautiful conversations and spark change in the world that, you know, we may not see a quicker change in which we want. On top of that, I love that the criticism, they mentioned there's a difference between slandering and criticism. Criticism's okay. You know, you should be able to take criticism about the things that you're doing. Sometimes it's too much, so not all the time you got to listen to other people's criticism, especially people who ain't doing what you're doing. They have no idea really, you know, the life that you live and the hard work that you put in. But there is a difference between criticism and then slandering. Slandering is not okay. We shouldn't be doing that in any shape, way, or form. But obviously, with internet, people behind the cameras and keyboards feel like they can say and do anything with no consequences or repercussions of it. But I love that they took those slanderings and they say, you know what, we're gonna make a bag off y'all. You know, we're gonna take it and flip it and make it a song that's not only empowering, positive and beautiful, but we also gonna make money off of it and we gonna make hits. And I love that. I think that's a
represent
positive
strong
way
women from every profession and address the media criticisms. The song will go on to become a massive hit, peaking at number 1 in many countries, as well as in the Billboard World Digital Song Sales and the worldwide iTunes album chart. A milestone for a girl group that doesn't come from the big three and has basically built itself up.
That is the big three, SMJYPYG.
Later on, they continued to break records with new songs like Aya and walked their own path out of the mainstream trends by releasing an album made entirely of ballads. Very bold move for a K-pop act.
Why?
But Mamamoo's cultural and political impact doesn't stop there. While misogyny intersects with other social issues such as race and sexual orientation, the girls have made themselves advocates and allies of marginalized groups, using their platform to shed light on important topics or create a safe space for underrepresented communities.
Again, positive women that are out there having positive impact, influence on people all around the world. We want that. We want them to stay true to who they are. Look at her face. She's like, I've never seen who would do this. You feel me? Now, again, this ain't a channel that's gonna be super political, but I do want to be authentic and honest. I hope they stay true to who they are and do spread positivity and influence around the world. We should not slander. We should not be out there harming or hurting a specific group. But I do believe there is, certain beliefs that people don't have, that they don't have to agree with it because you agree with it type stuff. But in the same time, we shouldn't go harm or hurt or slander or speak illy of a group or of people because we don't believe in the same thing. That's where You gotta lead in love also.
안녕하세요 여러분, 한국에서 활동하고 있는 드레 아티스트 나나 영롱 퀸입니다.
터키어 문화 축제라는 곳에도 기부를 했었다라는 소식을 전달했을 때 이제 모든 멤버들이 다 긍정적으로 반응해 주셨지만 특히 문별 씨가
칼도 굉장히 녹슨 칼? 그러니까 굉장히 비위생적인 칼을 사용을 하는 거예요.
Hey shy boy, come on shy boy. Hey shy girl, come on shy girl.
저는 이번 기회에
They're really tackling some really social issues that are difficult. And I love that. Because groups ain't doing this.
또 저희 의견을
Name other groups doing this. Please.
잘 생각해 주셨으면 좋겠다라는 말씀도 전달을 드렸습니다.
While queerbaiting has been a rising conversation in K-pop, Mamamoo's stance and actions speak for themselves. There are so many more examples than the ones I've shown you, like how they're the first ever K-pop group to have a queer fan club that raises funds for LGBT+ projects, or how Moonbyul used to write letters every year on National Coming Out Day. To Mamamoo, being different is not something you need to hide or be ashamed of.
이 시대가 말하는 미의 기준을 내가
Moonbyul, is she you know, I don't want to overstep my boundaries. Is she writing letters on coming out day? Was she coming out? You know, do they all like Wheein? Do some part of the LGBTQ community? I'm not really sure. I do want to know a little bit more about that. But I love that they're really standing strong on what they believe and really being out there and not just saying. I feel like a lot of influencers, YouTubers, famous people, they say a bunch of things, but when it comes to actions backing up what they believe, sometimes that don't follow. And so I love that they're out there really doing the work. I don't think there's many groups that would be willing to stand in the fire and take the heat that comes with what they're doing, you know, and continue to do it again and again in sake of their career and money and you know, all of that comes with it.
맞지 않다면 내가 또 다른 기준이
But this
되어야겠다.
Mamamoo we talking
And as
about.
each
One
member
of one.
forged a distinctive solo career alongside their group activities, they continued to convey the team's beliefs and artistry while exploring their own.
Hey Maria! I'm checking out everything that she has made. I'm in love. Was she shooting arrows at herself? Shooting arrows at herself?
Hwasa's career as a solo artist is very much in resonance with Mamamoo's message. She often addresses the pressure and expectations placed on her as a public figure and confronts the societal standards that have affected her self-esteem. If from the outside her songs may sound upbeat and fun, the lyrics are often introspective and expose the inner demons and struggles she deals with every day.
I love that's like Hwasa. I can't say she my bias because I still don't know, you know, all the members and all the groups. I would say Mamamoo is my bias. You feel me? Like the whole group as a collective is my bias. But Hwasa, again, I could see that she was probably under fire a lot, not only for her looks but the way she walks. She walks as like, again, I mentioned it before. This group is sexy, but they're not too like over sexy, where it's like it gets into like the lustful, the. We not trying to, you feel me? They not in that kind of OnlyFans kind of realm. But you can tell when you look at Hwasa, she has this more mature look to her. And because of that, I can see why a lot of people would come at her for her looks and what she wears. Because she's built, you know, she's built like a sexy woman. And like they like the cutesy kind of look. You feel me? That's what they go with. And then on top of that, you know, they in the K-pop idols, I don't know why it's like that in the industry. They like to make sure they look really skinny. and really small. That's kind of the look, the standard. But obviously Hwasa has more curves to her, and I think that right there is not looked as sexy or good looking. So I love it though. Look it. Let me subscribe to the channel. Hey Hwasa, I know you're watching this, boo.
And while she remains the main target of hate, she has leveraged it into a source of strength, becoming one of the most successful and admired soloists in the country, and maintaining a consistent presence on the music charts.
Let's go, Hwasa. Let's go, baby. Take that slander, take that pain, and make it into something positive.
Like other members of the group, Hwasa's recognition also comes from her impact on the Korean hip-hop and R&B scene, with the multiple collaborations she's worked on with rappers like Loco, DPR Live, Epic High, and others.
Epic High? Her resume's running deep. Wheein. Hey! She has this sweetness in her voice. Like when I think of a K-pop idol's sound, she has the sound. Almost Ariana Grande.
Wheein's expression for the majority of her solo work has been delving into the turbulence of young adulthood through soft pop and R&B inspirations paired with poetic imagery. As she grows to appreciate herself more as an artist, she learns not to dwell on the past and look to a brighter future with the newfound confidence fans gave her. She must be the youngest one in the group, huh? Has a perfect voice. Her delicate yet powerful voice makes her an excellent fit for a wide range of music styles, which she had the opportunity to explore through collaborations with artists like Sick K, PH1, or Cold.
But like that just shows how different they are, but such powerful artists they are at the same time. We heard the collaborations that Wheein had, and then the collaborations that Hwasa had, and they're very different collaborations, yet it's some of the biggest artists that they collab with. And it shows like that they're just that big of artists. They're that good. You feel me? Like, I want to collab with them.
And while she enjoys taking on new challenges that showcase her incredible versatility, Wheein's core characteristic is defined by her ability to marry disciplines, like the artwork she created for her song Goodbye, where she offers a rare representation of same-sex love in a K-pop music video.
It's the rapper, it's the girl, it's the, come on. Come on, Moon. What's her nickname? Yours kind of different. Don't think she can't sing. She thought she was just a rapper. She's a singer, rapper. Hey. Stop playing with her.
As the main rapper of the group, Moonbyul has had the chance with her own music to broaden her artistic horizons and demonstrate her full capabilities.
Come on! She can do it all.
Known for releasing songs with gender-neutral or ambiguous lyrics, she's crafted a unique identity around her androgynous image, challenging the binary view of gender through music. which is very well exhibited in the sultry sapphic anthem Shutdown that she wrote and performed with Sori, another icon of the queer community.
Is she like, it's not my place, but is she queer? Does she like women? Does she always like women? I kind of get those vibes from her, but I don't want to speak on it because I'm not really sure. Some of them Drake, so he paused. What I mean is like, does she like women? Like,
The rest of her catalog either delves into introspective storytelling, where she lays bare her emotions and tackles themes like loneliness and self-hatred, or into more uplifting songs with a few collaborations with mostly female singers.
No male singers? What's up with the male singers? You got some dope artists, rappers. This woman. Oh, let me pause it for this woman, cause this, like, Hwasa is there's just being a man, you just drawn to Hwasa cause her sexiness, she's beautiful, her power, her range. But Solar is like, she just makes your heart, you feel me? Like, she gives you butterflies in your stomach type stuff, you know. She make you, you know, twirl your toes and swing your feet type stuff with just the power and that she has. Like, watch. She looks mixed. She looks.
Fire. 뜨거운 熱으로 뱉어 빨간 내 입술로 내 뱉어
Yeah.
Up down 몸을 맡겨 내 목소리 들어 아침부터 잠들 때까지 모두가 잠에
Disney princess, come on, Bella. Come on, Bella.
Compared to the rest of the members, Solar is still at the start of her solo journey, and aside from the soundtracks of K-dramas, some covers, and a handful of collaborations, her own material came about in the form of refreshing songs and strong visuals that capture her bright and breezy personality.
So sweet and chocolate, you make me feel good.
She seemed like she had a good support system around her. Like, she got a lot of love around her. Just with her brightness.
Despite her playful lyrics and demeanor, her music upholds an important message of valuing inner beauty and uniqueness, principles she's steadfastly embraced throughout her career with her carefree attitude and attraction to unconventional concepts. Whether it's through her YouTube channel, television appearances, or musical
I'm subscribing right now.
Solar
Subscribe
has
to me
consistently
too. I'm
demonstrated
subscribed
that
to
she
her right now.
possesses one of the most spectacular voices of the industry.
The best. I don't think there's anybody a better singer than her.
If pushing artistic boundaries far and wide as a group or as soloists is part of Mamamoo's greatest achievements, they also enjoy the calmer phases of their career, using them as opportunities to experiment and maintain their reputation as a constant source of creative surprises. Among those would be their anthology album, released in 2021, that revisits their greatest hits with remixes and new arrangements.
Look, if you got a man at home and he loves K-pop, don't let him go to a Mamamoo concert. Like, I mean, let him go. You know, he probably gonna go anyways. But what I'm saying is, like, these women, just even watching the Why Mamamoo is the most underrated K-pop group. Like, my heart, I'm in love with all of them. I didn't think I could love multiple women, but right now I'm in love with Hwasa, Wheein, Solar, and Moon. Like, oh my gosh, I think they're almost people who I don't think is real. You feel me? Like, I would have to see them in person to understand, oh, these are real humans. This ain't AI. I'm not watching AI generated people and idols. You know, that we're getting into a scary world that may be a thing. But, like, these are real women, real people who put in the work, who work hard, who go out there every day and, you know, spread a positive message and love. But it just seems with the type of talent they have, you know, how powerful they are, having their hands in everything that they do, sticking to who they are. It's just like, I want to know more of their background. How did they get to this place? How were they able to become this successful and this talented in their vocal abilities and talents? Like, I need to start changing my life. I need to start doing stuff like Like, my goal is I'm marrying a K-pop idol. I don't know how, but we're marrying a K-pop idol. There's a few on the list. Mamamoo is everyone on the list.
Or the first subunit of the quartet, with Solar and Moonbyul joining forces as Mamamoo Plus. While Wheein and Hwasa work on their solo activities, which doesn't stop them from still collaborating together.
Yeah, no, like Blackpink, they doing the
Throughout
same thing
their
right
journey, Mamamoo has maintained their down-to-earth and approachable demeanor, curating a close relationship with their fans, but also with each other, supporting their individual endeavors and harmonizing their talents to create a unique identity and sound. As they continue to walk the rainbow bridge and captivate audiences around the world with their talent and authenticity, my hope is that this video gave honor to their legacy and allowed you to get to know them, their art, and what they stand for a little better.
Beautiful women, you want powerful women like them.
그래서 좀 흙먼지도 많이 묻고. 네. 우린 레인보우 브릿지지. 무지개 다리. 무지개 다리를 걷고. 왜 그럼 지금까지? 마마무였습니다.
That was a phenomenal video. I'm super grateful that I got to watch that because it gave so much insight on who they are, not only as talented artists, but how underrated they were from the beginning of their journey, you know. And it's crazy where they're at now. They should have been where they're at now way sooner, but obviously, you know, man, the K-pop industry, you know, the standards that they have, they be off. They need to start changing some things up. You feel me? We need to go in there and start changing up some of these old traditional rules and ways of thinking and make sure that we update them, because it's like having an iPhone 1 system. You feel me? Or iPhone. It's like having an iPhone 17 or 16, whatever is new right now, but you got an iPhone 1 system. You feel me? Like, you need to update it along with the phone type stuff. Now, I know y'all like this, man. I'm super adamant about this group. I'm really gonna dive deep into everything. Solos, you know, the stuff as groups, the documentary, the show, everything they have done. I'm on it. I'm watching it. And I'm gonna need y'all to subscribe so I can continue to do that. I love y'all. Have a wonderful day. Peace.